the simple whole path of her trying to leave him or get mad because he left her and gave somebody else her fantasy life. Yeah. It was just like, you know,
and she doing
how can
all
you
that.
get mad when he literally was trying to do that for you, and he was literally in a movie over and over again. No, just let me, you know, it's gonna work. I'm not gonna lie, I can understand her getting tired of him just being in that garage, but it's like you said, she shouldn't be mad if that's the case. You made that decision to let him go.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't understand. Before we get to this next topic and get off the show, it's one thing I don't understand. How can women always say, and I hear a lot of women say it too, how do, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, no, just hear me out though. Hear me out. They always say that they want someone that's a hustler. They want someone that's a go-getter. They want someone that's chasing the dream, that, you know, got their stuff together. But do you really just understand what it takes to deal with a person like that? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's going to be...
People will be saying what they want until they get it and don't know how to handle it.
But that's not even that. But it's going to be it's going to be a lot of bad times that comes with somebody like that. You see what I'm saying?
They don't know how to handle it because you have to know what comes with that life. You want somebody who's willing to work hard, build this, build that, but you also have to know it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Like I said, he's going to go through his ups and downs in order to get to where you want to be, as well as with yourself. You know what I mean? So I feel like it plays a role on both everybody.
What size to say?
You got to know what you're signing up for.
I want me a girlfriend, but they be too quick to fold.
He said they be too quick to fold. But I can say it's a difference between folding on somebody and just your expiration date expiring with that person. Because somebody might feel like you folded on them, but to them, they might feel like, well, you're not where I wanted you to be, or you're not matching up to me. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm one of them people. I know I got a lot on my plate, so I do expect a man to come with that same energy. And I can't get mad if his stuff don't just hit and just skyrocket right off top. I have to give him time and that space and understand what he's trying to do is going to take time, and there's a bigger picture at the end of the day. But like I said, you just got to stay there.
We got to stay down. Stay down to the come up. All right, so listen. Going into this next topic. Penny, I got a question for you since we both in school. Why does it seem like schools care more about plagiarism than rape? Whoa.
That's a nasty topic.
Whoa, that's deep there. That's deep there. Shout out to Twitter for that one, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna speak on that because I'd be dang if it come knocking on my door. So yeah, you go ahead, pop it out. What you feel like?
Boy, I tell you, boy, you ain't, boy. You supposed to have my back. You supposed to have my back. You know what I'm saying? But listen,
I think
I'm a I
honestly feel like it's an image thing. Of course, if you think about it. I'm sure if y'all ever been to a HBCU or a PWI, when you walk into the cafeteria, you're going to see three things, right?
What's that?
Follow me. You're going to see a poster.
What?
The poster is going to have a Caucasian person.
Wait.
A black person.
Wait.
And a Hispanic person.
Well.
And maybe somebody with a hijab on.
Well.
The second thing you're going to see. You're going to see one of those posters that seems all friendly, oriented, like, you know, we care for the community, you know, friendly type of stuff. That's the type of things that these schools put out there because they know it's going to bring in and draw that diversity, although you go on campus and it ain't diverse at all. The work is all the opposite. No, but no, I just feel like it just depends on the image. Some schools really just be trying to portray something because they know what type of money they want. They know what type of people, like, if y'all don't pay attention to this, but alumni be the ones who really put a lot of money into these schools, as well as the reputation, what they stand for. So, especially the alumni, like for Howard University. Imagine how many of them consistently put their money into that school. Same with Prairie View A&M, as well as A&M College Station. You know, even A&M University Commerce. I synced it. We won the championship. After we won the Natty, TVs was in the stadium the next week. I was like, it ain't even season yet.
They know how this goes.
They put it's marketing. They know what they're doing. They put their money into certain programs as well as the certain parts of the school because they know that's where they want that strength to be. They want that audience to go towards that. So with those TVs, with that stuff, they make sure their pubbing for athletics and things like that are really targeted towards those people, those crowds. So it's just an image thing for me.
For me, man, I honestly, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't.
There go come from.
I gotta tread lightly, huh?
Yeah.
Personally,
Right. You gotta make sure you say the right thing.
You know when you have your thought that you really want to say, but you gotta make sure that the words, you know what I'm saying, explains the true meaning of what you're trying to say. So listen, this is
try to break it down. You know,
when it comes to this, bro, I can't speak for every university because I go to one. I just go to A&M Commerce. You know what I'm saying? So on this campus, what I done seen, you know, we have different events and different, you know, conferences and things like that. Well, we talk about Title IX, which deals with, you know, rape cases and things like that, and they have all type of things put in place where you can call different hotlines, or you can go talk to different counselors, or you can even find you an administrator or, you know, a faculty member that's around campus that you're close to. You can speak to them, you know what I'm saying? So from what I done seen, they done took it very seriously. But what I also have seen with me being a journalism major, you know what I'm saying, is they take this plagiarism thing way to the next level. I understand, you know, somebody else putting in the work, you know what I'm saying, they don't want their work to be took away from them or discredited. I get all that. You know what I'm saying? I truly get that. But you mean to tell me that you're willing to cut someone's education?
Sure.
What if, like, even though you teaching them not to plagiarize, correct? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to use somebody's work, give credit. Cool. But what if just somebody just really just don't know, you know what I'm saying, that they really just doing this, and they just, you know, plagiarize a little word and somebody blows it to the 10th degree? You can lose, first of all, your scholarship if you're on it. You can lose the access to the school, you know what I'm saying, and then they're going to try to open up a whole case on you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, I say I can't really speak on no other school. I just know what they do here at A&M Commerce. You know what I'm saying? They talk about it. We have different events. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, that plagiarism thing is up there though.
I also feel like that plays and ties into them not wanting to give out degrees so easily. And I'm not gonna say degrees are supposed to be easily earned, but I feel like they find little ways to make it harder for you to reach success, for you to get your degree, like I just said. Like, for example, all these motherfucking math classes. I don't need to know X, Y plus Z equals to the 10th power.
Yeah,
like,
you do. You got to know that. You got to know the code to get into the ATM.
But it lets you know, though, like, this is something they're not just trying to hand out to you on a pedestal. Like, you real life, they want you to sacrifice and take so much of yourself and your time to really get that degree. And I mean, I can't blame them, because I'm not gonna lie, if I did have a business as well, and I know a lot of people were coming to me in order to get that certificate or to get this, I want to make sure that they are fully prepared.
Facts.
So I'm not gonna want them half-assing, or I don't want them to do stuff that's not gonna fully have them capable to perform at their full ability once they do graduate. But like you said, plagiarism, it shouldn't be taken that serious to where it's just like, oh, we finna open this, do this, and do that. If anything, it should be like, you got a 0 or you got half of your grade off. Try again.
No,
you know what I mean?
I mean, I done heard some cases like, really being a journalism, you really learn a lot
and
of
you
stuff,
also have to
you know
realize too, with the rape cases, a lot of those rape cases come from people that either have money. It can be people who are not minorities, or it can be people who are athletes. And half of these people who get accused of these cases, that's who are the face of the school. So if you think about it, half of them either have the money to get it covered up, or they either have the, what can you call it, the popularity. You know what I mean? If they know you have a certain face or a certain name with the school ties to it, they don't want you to be tarnished as well. So instead of them taking it to the full extent that they could, they just treat it like And then it's also one of those he say, she say things. Although I don't feel like any rape case or anything in that nature should be taken by he say, she say.
Yeah.
That's how they treat it. Well, she said this or he said that, but we're not going to take it to heart, because, which isn't right, because they could easily be, I mean, they could be lying up to the truth, but I'd rather you open up a case like you did about me in this book, like you did about that, you know?
I mean, but I do got a question, though. What about for the cases that have later came out that the person that cried wolf actually lied about it? What happens to those?
Then I feel like those people should be punished the way they were going to punish the rapists.
But do they ever be punished? Have you ever heard stories of people being punished for that?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. If I knew somebody lied about something that serious, detrimental, or whatever, to get that other person in trouble, expelled, I would expel them. I'm not gonna lie to you because that's nothing you play about. You don't lie about nothing that serious. Like,
because I mean, there's some people that done lost life.
But you got to think about it too. Not even that. A lot of people lose their life over lying about it, or some people be caught up in situations where they don't want to look like the bad guy or the bad girl.
Yeah.
So they lie about it. Like, for example, I had this one dude back when I was at Skyline graduating. He was like a sophomore in college. He was explaining to me how one of his roommates played soccer, and it was this girl. No, he played football, and the girl played soccer. The girl had a whole boyfriend, right? Long story short, she got drunk one night. Him and her both knew what they were doing, but the fact that her boyfriend found out about it later is what made her go back in. Oh, well, he did this to me, all because she didn't want to take accountability. So that is also something why a lot of people lie about it, because they're scared of the repercussions that they have to deal with because of their actions. Yeah. So they try to flip the script and put it on somebody else, not knowing that could really go a whole nother yard. You know what I mean? But sadly, that be the case half of the time. They don't want to give themselves the blame, or they don't want to look like the bad guy, so they flip it on the other person. I didn't do this, so you know.
I don't know.
It's sad,
it's
but
just it's different though. Like, and I done heard so many cases. Like, I didn't even seen watching the ESPN 30 for 30. Like, I didn't read and seen so many stories where people's life have been completely shattered. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody afraid to tell the truth, and they just know if I tell them this, how it'll be received or be taken. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, do the right thing. Gotta be like Spike Lee. At the end of the day,
and if you know somebody lying, snitch their ass out.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
Tell the truth.
Nothing in that case. That's serious matter. Like,
because you playing with people's livelihood. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Anything. Tell the truth. Do the right thing, like Spike Lee. Now listen. Normally, this is the part of the show where we have our artist of the week. But me and Penny, you know, put our heads together and we came up with this idea. So if you guys can, if you know some local artists or some new artists that's coming out that you think, you know, people want to hear, drop it in the comments, or, you know what I'm saying, go up onto the YouTube page and leave your comments, topics, and your concerns. Y'all know how this goes.
But can I tell them who I think the new upcoming artist?
You think the new upcoming artist is, Penny?
So follow me here. I don't know if you have heard of Big Yavo.
Big who?
Big Yavo.
Son Kim?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. How you gonna play with it? No, stay at. Oh, God. That's my song, 41 Lows or something like that. He like, how you gonna play with somebody? How you gonna beef with me and I know where you stay at?
Hey, what?
I like that.
What he said at the end, he say, play with your life. You might not get it back.
Play with your life, you might not get it back. Okay. Yavo is my upcoming artist of the week. Sure. I don't know about y'all, but it seems like they're a little tapped in. If y'all have not heard of him, then I suggest y'all check him out, because dude a little still. I'm not gonna lie, he does give me a different type of flow. He reminds me of a Dallas rapper. I don't know where he from, but he gives me that vibe like he a Oak Cliff or some type of, you know, that's the type of vibes he give me. I don't even know where dude from, for real.
Man. Hey, that reminds me too that I'm glad you said that, man. First and foremost, shout out to Honeycomb Brazy, man.
Oh, Honeycomb Brazy.
Hey, man, my prayers go out to him and his family, man. That was some crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. We can keep it all the way 100, be cool, calm, and collected. But if somebody did that to one of my people like that, bro, it's a full out war with no hesitation. Like, that is lower than being spit on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You kill somebody grandparents and then burn them. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's lower than dirt. But see,
I feel like that's the street code. A lot of people don't know. Like, you know, it's supposed to be elderlies off. You know, you ain't supposed to touch them. Man. Nothing like that. But at the same time, it's like, you do what you do if you got in there. You know what I mean?
Street code. Man.
I mean, it's certain people that they supposed to be off limits, but to them...
Since when?
Since when? I guess since never.
OGs ain't out here no more to lead these young folks in the right direction.
That's true.
Hey, I'm coming for your mama. You hear what I'm saying?
But it is messed up, the fact that he found out. So he said I've seen that they said somebody FaceTimed him and showed him
what
that
happened.
His grandparents' house was being burnt down.
And that was like a day or so right after he left Houston. Alabama? He was in Houston with Jay Prince. He had just recorded that little video that had dropped like a week prior to this happening. And then that happened, and I say, well, damn.
That's crazy. All I know is, I'm going to just say about that, people need to stop playing with fire. Stop trying to be in something that you're really not on, even if you think you own that. Think about your mama. Think about your daddy. Think about your sister. Think about your papa, granny.
All I'm gonna say is
it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, you can be cool without having to promote or act as if you are a killer. Like, I think that's the thing that kind of leads people in the wrong direction. Like, I'm